Straight up in the country for one field. If I got a Bud Light, I'm sincere. Yeah, Rex. I know you heard that. Heard that.
I think we're gonna make this a short opening today.
Okay.
Let's make it into here. Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing good. Let's take a look here. I see a lot of folks here today. Let's take a look. Sorry, I'm just gonna lock my little thing in place here so it's all set for you guys. Let's take a look. So let's see who's chilling here. Hi Salty, hello. Welcome Crazy Anime Gamer. Good to see you. I am doing much better. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. And then welcome Caesar. Hello. There is so much awesome stuff going on. So let's do this. Hello, welcome Faith. Welcome to Soul Brother Audios. Holy shit, is that lore? Yes, it is. We've got lore going on today. I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's hanging on. I know some people were graduating. I know people had their proms going on. Oh, I hope y'all like the new art. I hope y'all like the art. The art. She's top tier. We live. There's so much going on. Oh, I'm so hyped, guys. There's so much to talk about. So to explain, oh my lord. Yes, to explain. I have a lot of stuff going on today. Hello, welcome The Shadow. There's so much going on today. So, just a little kiki. This is some cool art that I got done that's super hyped. This is the closest representation y'all will have from my face. So congrats, you have that. Sure. Let me see this. Who is this? Gemini, yes. Okay. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on that's coming up. I have a lot of things to talk about. It'll be a really chill stream. Just some updates of some stuff that's going on really quick. But before that, and we do our regular scheduled announcements, I have a special guest. I don't know if you heard his melodious voice while we were getting set up, but the artist formerly known as Yumi VA who's joined us for our stream today.
Hi.
Hi.
I had zero idea if that was my intro. My bad.
No problem. This is Yumi. You guys know him. Best homie, helper of defusal of bombs, the whole works. By the way, we should absolutely do that again. That was
extremely
tier.
fun.
That was
very
top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, Crazy Anime Gamer. Gemini is finally going to reveal she's not human and is actually some mythical creature sent from the higher planes to help us mortals from our seemingly constant states of unhappiness.
Oh my goodness.
That's a very nice comment. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Welcome. I know Time Marshall. Welcome. Oh, there's so much good stuff going on. But yes, so there's all kinds of stuff. Yumi will be joining us today. We'll be chilling, talking about all kinds of stuff. The chat asks, how are you doing, Yumi VA?
Hi guys. I am absolutely chilling, and that's not true at all. I'm chilling, but I'm just been working a lot. I'm not shameless plugging, or I'm not trying to plug myself or anything like that. I did stream the other day, so I feel like any announcements that actually were worth anything kind of already got said on my end. But yeah, I am doing great. Absolutely.
Big hype. As you know, as I say, anyone who joins me on my streams, please go check them out and be there as best as possible. Go check him out. He's on Twitter, so go subscribe. Go check out his channel. Go support him. He is fantastic. We love him. We support him. He's great. Also, shout out, I'm sensing a library vibe in that with that background. Yes, it is, as we are talking about lore. And so this stream, we've decided to enter the Cosmos Library for this one today. CM Punk is returning to AEW Collision on June 17th. Nice. Hello, Alex Ray V. Yay, welcome. People are going to be so fickle about Punk's return, I swear. I love that my chat also is such WWE fans. I kind of live.
That's something I expected.
It's so good. Like, everyone, like, is constantly talking about different sports and stuff, and as a sports fan, I kind of live. It keeps me up to date. It keeps me in the loop. Like, it keeps me up on all of my stuff, so I live. Actually, I haven't even this time. And so here is, yes, I am a WWE fan. I'm a big fan. Also, I think I shamelessly plugged a friend of mine who does WWE content. So that was always fun. Lore, I shall summon the lore gremlins. Let's go! Well, that's great because I'm a cardinal water sign in my zodiac as a Cancer. We love Cancers. Holy crap, I'm back! Welcome, Christian Rivera! It's been a while! Welcome back! So, I have some updates. Soon there will be a schedule, as I mentioned, for June. There will be a schedule. So, some of you have already kind of reached out and been like, Jem, what are you doing for your thing? I have my birthday coming up. It is officially Gemini season, Faith. That is correct. Meaning it's officially Gemini pumps out tons of content month, right? On behalf of my birthday starting tomorrow, I will be pumping out tons of content. Hello! Welcome, Thunder! Welcome back. There is so much going on in content land. There's just so much going on. So let's start with especially like specific announcements. 1, I'm working on emotes and stuff that will be there. Hello, welcome NB Ida. Welcome, darling. We love you. Welcome, Caesar. Into actually the YouTube chat. Welcome. We got emotes. Memberships will finally be up and running because your girl needs to learn how tech works. So those are going to be up and running. Memberships will include emotes and other stuff like that. Though I'll have a really low tier, which means you get all the emotes and you'll get them and it'll be all fun and games. So you guys will have fun. Also, I will be back posting exclusive content on Patreon very soon. So my Patreon will be up to date. You'll get exclusive, all of the art, super exclusive, as well as some exclusive ringtones, which you'll get from stuff like that. I'm recording those, and soon every month you'll get a cute little ringtone that'll go with your stuff. I have a merch drop coming out very soon. Don't worry, your girl was gone, but she's been working. So we're getting new merch. That'll be fun. Welcome, Stud. Welcome. Don't overwork yourself to putting out content, Gemini. I promise I will be smart about it. I took my break after everything that was going on. You guys know I had a lot of people pass away, and so I said that for my mental health and for the health of the channel, I thought I needed to take some time away. So I did. Everything's going really good. My family is working through all their stuff, and we're finally getting to a really good place. Welcome, darling audios. Welcome, Stud VA. Oh my gosh, welcome, Moro. Everybody's showing up today. All right. How did you do in Spanish class? I aced, y'all. I aced. I'm doing real good. Who knows? There might be a Spanish audio in the future. Who knows? All fun and games until Jen touches the technology. Yes. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So, as I mentioned, memberships, merch drops, Patreon. I will have a birthday stream like I always do. There will be a birthday stream. I've heard some people that want to send me items for my birthday. If you do not need to feel inclined to send me things for my birthday, but there are some people who have actively been up in my DMs, flooding my DMs with what they can give for my birthday. I will put something out there. It is not expected to donate. Your presence is only required. I love you all so much. And so what I will do is I'll put up some stuff on a Throne account because somebody told me put it up on the Throne. So I'll put it up on the Throne. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I have a lot of plans coming up. Me and Yumi. The reason I'm excited to have Yumi here is because we're talking about some cool stuff in the future. Who knows? What should we tell them, Yumi?
I don't know what part.
About the, well, you're going to one.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to like shameless plug or plug myself.
We are shameless in this chat. Feel free to go and do your thing.
I'm like, if you're done. Like, I didn't expect to be put on the spot. Um, well, first of all, just kind of like, yeah, as Gemini mentioned, when it comes to like cons and stuff like that, the one that is coming up soon that I kind of told my peeps about is Fan Expo Dallas. That is, of course, in Dallas on next Friday. That's the one that I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be there for day one. And that's kind of, once again, if you follow me, that's why the a message from the Cosmos audio or like kind of teaser came out, because that was something that was like heavily in the works, which was essentially going to be the first time that you could like officially meet us, per se, if you guys kind of came to something and met us there. But that just kind of ended up falling through, like I said, because of just unexpected life happenings.
Yes, life is a thing.
Life just kind of ended up happening. But I'm still going, and I was saying to the chat, the kind of the second half of that whole thing was, do not count that whole thing out, because me and G have something in the works where we will be able to do that like this summer still. So yeah, that's kind of what I told my peeps, and
yes,
like, yeah, if you guys can totally do something like that, that's what we kind of have in mind. And that's kind of one of my biggest things, I guess. One of my biggest that I just have ready is just because I'm not speaking for Gemini, but I think we are kind of ready in the next stage of our careers and kind of where we're going next. We are kind of ready to meet you guys.
Oh yeah.
And everything like that. So that was something that was like, I had me really excited. So yeah, that was my thing.
To also make it, to also explain, and also I'm going to make sure that I can see you guys because I want to see the chat on my screen really quick. So what I'm going to do as well is to explain, your girl has been working. As I said before, there is not a day that goes by that Gemini is not working on some crazy project. I am not doing something cool, interesting, or new for you guys, because I love doing cool stuff for you guys. It's like my favorite thing in the world, is to be able to drop things and do cool things for you guys so that you get to experience all kinds of fun stuff with me. That's my whole point. I like to make cool things for you guys. So I have a plan to get to a con, to do a live meet and greet. I'm hoping that depending on if I do it, I can get some merch. You guys can get merch from me. I'll sign stuff. You'll get cool exclusive stuff if you come to the con. I'm trying to make plans because your girl also works so she can eat, as well as doing things like that. So I'm trying to make sure that things are working out, which is why I'm hoping with the money from the new merch drop, it will afford for me to be able to do a meet and greet, a actual 100% meet and greet. You will meet me in person. We can do fan stuff and eat burgers and things and do cool stuff. So I want to meet you guys in person. I'm probably gonna be hitting up Yumi's side of the world. So that's most likely the plan. And so when that actually happens, there will be a timeline. We will tell you when this is gonna happen. You will get the update from me. I will not be late on telling y'all what's going on.
This was even with the Fan Expo one, guys. That was something that it was not last minute. This was something that was planned upwards of basically 2 months in advance. So like, it was not something. This was totally something I remember asking her literally about a month and a half. Like, hey, I'm gonna set up my stream because I don't wanna. That's not something I want to ask you last minute. Like, I want to know when we're going to announce it and everything like that. And like I said, life just kind of ended up happening. So whenever we get to the one that G is talking about, that is going to be like pretty thing. Now, I didn't know it was going to be that official. I'll tell you guys that. Like, my thing is going to be more of because I'm not like a con person, period, unless I get invited. But that is also what kind of happening, because I was going to go with G. Then I wasn't going to go. But then IRL stuff happened to where I basically got told to go. So now I'm going just for day one. So she's gonna really be on trying to make it like official. I was just gonna be like, hey, we're gonna be wearing this and be walking around. So if you see us, don't be shy.
Yeah, I love doing stuff like that. I love hanging out with you guys and doing cool stuff. have wanted to do a meet and greet for so long. I have wanted to see you guys in person for so long. As much as I am a creator on the internet, and a lot of people are like, stay a creator on the internet, I feel like I've always been a person that believes in trying my best to be as open, honest, and transparent with you guys as possible. So yes, you will probably get to meet me in the flesh at some point soon. So I'm excited. I have a lot of stuff going on with that, a lot of planning, as well as I mentioned the merch drop and some cool stuff I'm working on. New characters, as I mentioned, new scripts, new collabs. I'm working on a lot of big hype, a lot of stuff that's working on. Now, I know a lot of people have also been asking me about VTubing. So currently at the moment, I am working on a VTube model. That's true. I am working on a VTuber model. I am trying my best to make a plan and do something great and do that. If I'm going to do any kind of VTubing, even if it's just the occasional VTubing, I would like to put my best effort forward. I like to put my best foot forward. The only thing I'm a little worried about right now is the current controversy in the VTubing community with straight up racism. So
I heard about that.
I'm a little nervous about such. As you may know by my profile picture, I'm a bit melanated. And so it's a little nerve-wracking to enter a community right now that feels like there may be direct hatred. And as you know, I really believe for the cosmos, as well as just everything about the channel, trying to be a safe corner of the internet. Somewhere where you can come, where you feel safe, you feel accepted, and you feel seen. And I want you to be your most open, honest, and true self. I don't want you to be somebody else or feel uncomfortable. And I'm not going to put my community in jeopardy if I think that is going to be the case. So it may happen that I never do a official VTube debut. It may never happen like that. I may just have something for when I do live stream so you can see my face reactions or do something like that. Depending on how things go, that might be the case. But for now, what I'm going to do is make a plan to see where things fall in the future, because all that matters to me is that this community is safe. That is literally my number one concern above all else, above making money off of it, above anything else, because I've had a couple people reach out and tell me that I could make money off of it. Money to me does not matter. The safety of my community and the people in my community matter. So I'm not going to expose my community to something that serious. So I'm going to give it some time, think about it, and figure things out. That's the most important thing for me. Also, we're going to speak on another thing really quickly. Some other stuff that we are working on right now is I might have a second channel coming up soon. Second channel I'm working on is a bit more outside of the VA sphere, but it's a bit more of a nerdy, everything we wanted to talk about channel. So kind of basically talking about books and literature like I do here, study methods, basically study aid for people here that really like that stuff. And since I work in a lot of different fields, I'm probably going to make a channel full of eclectic information so that you have something that you can show to your friends or be like, hey, look, this is a video on this thing that I didn't even know I needed, and there it is. So there's that.
Y'all better come out for that, I swear.
I've been telling Yumi about some of it. So like it's pretty hype. I'm really excited. Yeah. I've been working. Your girl's been working. As I mentioned, I think if y'all have seen me on Discord, I put a Megan Thee Stallion quote in my bio thing that said, just know that if a bee's been working, or if a bee's been silent, she's working, right? Which is basically that. So I've been off the grid for a hot minute, so I'm now just doing the best I can to get back on track, be here for you guys, celebrate you guys, which is good.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Are you telling them about the how do I want to put it?
You want to ping me for it?
No, the VO.
Ooh.
I'm like, do you want to tell them? Not necessarily. Well, I don't know how in detail you want to go about it, because I can kind of piggyback off that.
We'll go a little in detail. So, okay. We'll go a little in detail. So, I'm currently in the process of possibly coming out as an official voiceover artist, or VO officially, similar to way Yumi has solo. I'm looking to go off and do that. So there is so much going on. But, you know, I may have an official VO thing. I also have recently been getting hired for a couple jobs. So you might be hearing the voice of Gemini Audios in a couple really interesting projects soon. So, but I'll keep you guys up to date with that one. So yeah. You guys will see really soon. I'm telling you, there's a reason I'm working on a calendar. Have you ever known me to have a calendar? This is why the calendar is here.
I got told that in my it was just like I was thinking about it in my stream because I got told you seem really, really organized because I was just kind of updating because I have multiple channels and do a bunch of stuff. So I was just like, they're like, oh, you seem really, really organized. Do you have like slides or anything like that in a calendar? I'm like, y'all, I plan it week by week and we go ahead and we rock and re-roll and we do it. I am not like a heavy out planning person and stuff like that. So I was like, oh yeah, that I got asked like, oh, you seem really organized. I'm like, I need to get better at it.
Also, Faith,
I am not that planned out.
Also, Faith, you said any news on the true crime podcast yet? So I am working on something of a podcast. It will definitely, I might actually put the true crime part on the secondary channel so you guys can have a playlist of me talking about true crime cases, which is another thing I'll be talking about, different subjects and different things, as well as different lit stories. Think of it like a storytelling channel as well as kind of an educational Dropbox for you guys to be able to find a bunch of cool information, hear me tell you this cool information so that you have an idea what's going on. Think how what's his name? I'm trying to remember him off of YouTube. Shoot. What is his name? You probably know him as Philip something or Phil. I'm trying to remember. But he does news and he does these quick videos where he drops off a bunch of information. Mine will basically be longer and I will give you some more in-depth information on some cool stuff. Christian Rivera, this is my first stream in a while and boy are you dropping bombs right now. So yes, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of stuff. As I mentioned, your girl, she's been working. There's never a moment where I'm not doing something to work for this channel. So recording will be back. Full audios will be back. Collabs will be back. Projects will be back. Merch will be back. Things are going to pick up from here, and it's about to get crazy.
I need to ask you. Oh, well, I'm just on the side. When do you plan on doing merch? Because one thing, y'all, that I promised a minute ago was that like I promised my fans that. Let me pull it up real quick. It was basically the things that I still owe you guys, like physically, if you follow us on Twitter or anything like that, which I probably will post it to the community tab as well. But it was a Gemini, like, because I did it for Ichigo. If you guys know Ichigo Audios, I did it. It's like a photo shoot in their merch. So I still owe that. I still owe that to Gemini. For her, and some others, because I still owe you guys, but I was saying for my people, I still owe you guys, there was a FNAF thing that I'm doing for the FNAF movie, that I'll explain in a second. There's that, then just a whole nother kind of slew of, like, my photos, I guess, just kind of me, and then the last one, and I was like, I still owe you guys that Gemini merch, photo shoot. I did not forget about that. I'm really need to see it. It'll be public. It'll be on Twitter.
You think I'm not gonna put that up in my merch shop? You must be out of your mind.
I don't know, because there was it will be, one of them will be slight NSFW. I need approval from Gemini about that, but I don't know how, like, NSFW I want to get with it. It's not gonna just be like, don't think OnlyFans. It's not gonna be that. I said slight for
This ain't no OnlyFans.
No, it will be like slight, one of them will be like slight NSFW, but that, again, like I said, I asked for Gemini's approval for that before I even do that, but I do owe her a photo shoot in her stuff. So
I do be needing that Yumi VA merch though.
I'm not doing. Nope. I already said.
I do be needing the matching hoodie though.
The only thing that I said, because my chat asked me about this too, I would do like Bethy, which is a VA that I'm very surprised hasn't done any merch, just like all the way, but like a notebook. I do a notebook. I do stickers. I do something like that. I don't think it is time for me personally on the Yume side of things to do just like a straight up merch drop personally. So not saying that I don't know how to make it, because I have mock-up stuff. I'm not saying it's not a thing. Or even Ambi asked about this, Ambi ASMR. She asked about this way back. She was like a plushie. And I was like, I would drop a plushie first of just like Yume before I did like just a straight up merch drop. So yeah, I will mind stickers. I don't mind pins. I don't mind little things. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with like merch and stuff like that on my end of things.
Awesome.
So, but yeah.
So I see Christian says, I still haven't learned how to play D&D. Caesar asks, I want to ask, will the gaming streams return as well? Yes, the gaming streams will return. And yes. I'm excited, and actually, funny enough, the thing I'm asking for my birthday actually kind of benefits the channel as well as me. The only thing I put up is that I would like a Nintendo Switch. That is literally the only thing I would hope for. And the reason I want this Nintendo Switch is so that I can stream Kirby games and Tears of the Kingdom. Literally the only reason why I'm trying to get this so bad.
Now that's one you never called me about is Smash or Mario Kart. I'm on that.
Oh!
I would Smash or Mario Kart stream. That's like
I can't lie to you. That'd be sick.
You don't even have to ask me. You don't even have to ask me. Like, I'm on that. Any to Smash or Mario Kart, that's it. Like, I will totally be down for that.
Oh, absolutely. If I get the Nintendo Switch, we are doing a VA Mario Kart tournament. I don't care.
That's it. That is it.
We're doing it for charity, folks.
Yes, I will be on that. I will be on that. I'm not gonna say, and my thing is with Smash, I'm not saying I'm a Smash guru or anything like that. I know the ins and outs of Smash. I've been around people all my life who are like actually really good at Smash, but Mario Kart is my thing. I want every single bit of smoke in Mario Kart. Ooh. Like up and down. I mean, like, and it's not just 8 either. Like, if we could play on the DS, I would play you on the DS. Like, I don't care. Like, I will take yeah. And not necessarily Gemini, but just
back
anybody.
In the day. We're going back in the day.
I want all the smoke when it comes to Mario Kart. I will let's go.
This is about to forget Monopoly. Mario Kart about to break entire friendships and commitments.
I will no. That is a wrap. I show no mercy when it's Mario Kart. Smash. I'm not even saying. I wouldn't say I'm bad by any means, but I am not like tournament level by any means.
Okay. Like, Christian says Tears of the Kingdom is fire. How good are you at doing a Zelda voice? I'm pretty good. I have to practice a bit more though. I love her voice, to be honest. But the different game versions are interesting. Also, Mario Kart and Smash Brothers with fans? Yo, that would be so sick. I would live for that. Hello.
I will show no mercy to the Oh, go ahead.
Welcome, Mevrox. Mevrox? Tell me if that's correct, my dear Mevrox. Welcome. We would show you no mercy.
I would show you no mercy to the fans either. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, fans, love you guys, but I would show you no mercy either. Show zero mercy to the fans.
We gonna run you back to your mama. I'm sorry.
Like, I love y'all. One thing that I still this is, oh my goodness, coming up on a year is, and I'm still doing the like getting ready for it, but I need to play Mama Pisces in Tekken. Because she was just talking so out of pocket.
That reminds me.
So out of pocket.
Okay, if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't been on this channel for a hot minute, I have a stream. So before I answer this, Faith, yes, Harry Potter streams will be back. I will be getting the game on my PS4 now that it's out for PS4. So it won't be on my computer. I'll be running it on the PS4 like I run my other games. You're on Yumi. You all want the smoke.
Yes.
And speaking of people that want to give Yumi the smoke, my mom, if y'all know, one of the things I did when I first started my channel is I had my mom on for a Mother's Day stream. You know, the woman who gave me life. I brought her onto the channel so that you guys could listen to her fun accent, and you guys gushed over her, and it was so cute. But she also put up a challenge to Yumi. She was prepared to give him the smoke. In Tekken, she was not prepared. It was so funny, Yumi. I just can't believe it's still on your mind.
That is because that is a whole, because that's not even necessarily, it's not a 2D fighter. 2D fighters aren't necessarily my thing, but like when you start talking about like Dragon Ball Z, like either the BT3s or like Tekken or Dead or Alive, like all those type or basically arena fighters, 3D arena fighters, that's my thing. So So that's why I'm like, oh, she wants like, and like modern day Tekken too. Like we can play like Tekken 7. Okay, that's a bet.
Okay, then I
Like,
will call you M then. He said, honestly, people never get my username right. To make it easy, you can call me M. Okay, welcome M. We're happy to have you on the stream. Christian, I remember that in all caps. Yes. Mama Pisces, as you may know, Mama because Mama and Pisces because she Pisces. What about Soul Calibur?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like Soul Calibur. I can't believe I left that one out. I can't believe I left that one out because that's probably my favorite.
I love Soul Calibur.
The Soul Calibur series is the best. I like 3 the best. 3 is like a game I genuinely grew up playing. So that's why I found love for Arena Fighters. And yeah, Soul Calibur is actually like my I challenged her to Tekken, but Soul Calibur wouldn't even be close. Cuz that's actually my game. Soul Calibur 3 or 6. Like that's my thing. I love Soul Calibur to death. So can't believe I forgot about that one. I feel terrible.
So hype. But if I get a Nintendo Switch, there's a whole mine thing of games that I can get into. So I'm
There's
hyped.
also for those there's the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, I
So
know.
there's we can do retro games too.
Bro, my brain. I can't even imagine the possibilities when the Nintendo Switch is kind of insane. Also, I feel such a fake fan because I watched the Nintendo Direct, and I feel so bad. I'm like, I can't wait to play this game, and then I'm like, no Nintendo Switch.
When it comes to gaming, I don't know if you have gamers in the chat. I won't go down that road.
Oh, this entire community is of gamers. This entire community is of gamers.
I don't know if y'all watched the PlayStation Showcase.
That
wasn't it. That was not it. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, it was very amped for me. I can say that too because PlayStation is my console. That's what I have.
That was a rough day
that was a very rough showcase to say the least.
It was a rough day out here.
To say the least.
Bad. I was like, dang. There's just so much going on. Man. There's so much cool stuff for the community and stuff. Wait, blood, darkness, blood, darkness, I shall drown the world in both of the greatest lines from Soul Calibur.
Is he quoting Soul Calibur?
Yes, he is.
Or he or she. I was like, I'm hearing Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. It's just so good.
I love the mine. Like I said, mine. The one where I can just quote it directly is the legend will never die. That's one of my favorite ones. It's when you beat the game in Soul Calibur 3, when you beat a character's thing. That's always one that stuck with me. That's also probably one of my voice acting inspirations because I always thought that was so cool and I played that at such a young age and all the voice acting captivated me. Looking back on it, they have very cheesy moments because it's early. It's very early Capcom, but that's why I love it because I love that
Capcom.
Exactly, it's early Capcom, but it's early. I love early 2000s and mid 2000s Capcom,
so good, bro.
that is the voice act.
Bro.
Yes, it's amazing, and that was one of the voice is the who comes in and goes Soul Calibur 3. That is one, and all the characters who come in and say Soul Calibur 3, everything like that. That's some of my favorite voice acting memories from a game, at least that inspired me. So yeah, I can quote some of that stuff verbatim.
Hell yeah. Christian says, bold of you to assume there isn't any gamers here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. When it comes to my chat, my chat is more anime watchers. I know they're more on the weeb side of things. They don't really, they're not as much gamers. So I was wondering. I was just wondering.
And then someone went and said, the day of E3 and other similar events seems to have met their unfortunate end, which is sad.
Yes. I hate that because E3 was one of my dreams. I always wanted to go to E3 from a very, very, very young age. So the fact that it's kind of not a thing anymore is pretty sad.
I would have loved that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That would have been sick. I'm so sad about that.
That was that. Yeah.
Big sad. Let me see here. Gemini, thank you for the warm welcome. This is my ultimate self-care moment. I am here, hyped up on 2 bottles of coffee, ready to try and learn the gaming community because I wish I was a gamer. Don't worry, we'll help you with that, darling. We will slowly inaugurate you. We'll get you in here. We'll explain how it works. Actually, sometimes we do our gaming streams. We do the gaming streams that are super fun, where you get to interact, and you can do them on your computer or on your iPhone, and so you feel like you can be a part of something, and so we do those too. So, which is always fun. So that's a good way to start. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold.
That is from the beginning of Soul Calibur 3. That's like when you first start up the cutscene, like the intro movie. That's what the person says, and it goes through like this big cutscene of everybody fighting.
Top tier
throughout the thing. So that's why I said it's very inspiring, and I'm pretty sure that was one of my first like voice acting memories of like thinking the voices and the storytelling in that was like really cool. And that's actually something I've never done. I've never got somebody into gaming. I've got many people over to the weeb side, but I've never actually like got somebody into play. I've never got somebody into like video games before. So yeah, I will totally inspire communities or anything like that.
Join us on the weebs.
I've done anime all the time. I've gotten multiple people in the anime. That's not a problem.
oh yeah, we love to see it. We love to see it. It's exciting. Oh, there's so much going on. So I'm so hyped to be able to talk about this stuff today. So I said this would be a lore stream, so I promise I will actually do the thing I said I was going to do. Which is, yes, this will be a lore stream. So, are there any questions from my audios that you guys have? This would include, oh my goodness, I almost choked and died. Marcella. This would include Marcella. This would include Lucy. This would include Magnolia. This would include any of the Meet the Party series, which are the D&D audios. This would also include any of the future audios where they take place, you may ask.
Sorry.
So there's lots of things that you guys can ask. If not, I can just talk about it. I also have a little thing set up here where, I don't know if you guys know, but as I said, I'm a sucker for a good map. So I pulled up my map builder to be able to slowly build a little map while we're here today to build a little map.
Can I make a quick or kind of quick announcement? It's not a shameless plug. It's a shameless plug, but it has to do with you.
No, absolutely. So, feel free to absolutely go forth and do so.
Okay. I don't know if anybody had a question first.
I see a lot of questions. While the questions are getting filled in, feel free to ask what you were going to ask, Yumi.
Okay. I guess the shameless plug part is Gemini this is kind of like a whole thing if you follow any other people. I was telling my community, if you have any males that you want me or even I'm assuming Gemini to collab with, let me know, because mine is mainly females, but I was using that to say that in my boyfriend audios, there's going to be a lot more cameos, and Gemini was actually the first girlfriend audio maker to do that, and there's going to be more antagonists and stuff like that. So if you follow Ichigo, Siren, or Ambi or Gemini, they will be popping up in my stuff a little more.
What's up?
Yeah. Just as the cameos, and like I said, she was the first one to kind of do it. And this one kind of has to do with Shimasu, but if I don't mind, and I don't think G, you were there for the stream or anybody knows about this, because I know there's some people who are a part of it and or fans of it. But Shimasu and Bukiona Sentoki are officially on indefinite hiatus.
Oh.
That was an update that I gave that I'm 90% sure no one, and I'm just when I said it in my stream, Ambi was there and she was like, yeah, this is my first time hearing about this. So and Ichigo had a very she had a conniption. But especially when and I had to calm them down, because indefinite hiatus for me just means it's not canceled, it's not over, they're not done, but just kind of don't hold your breath. At the same time. So that's kind of what that means, and I wanted to say that because
it's taking time to cook, y'all. It's taking time to cook. That's what it is.
Which I will give that, because basically when it comes to making it, I'm ready to take them to the next level in so many ways, and when it would be fast. It would be, if I told y'all right now, Shimasu Act 4, for example, was coming out. the earliest that I would be able to get it out, and this is like if it was slightly rushed, would be mid-June. July, I mean, because of what I want to do with casting, recasting, how I want to. I've made a significant upgrade in mic quality and acting. I would be a lot more strict on performances, on people's mic quality, all the above, and it's relevant to Gemini because Gemini plays characters in both. She's a Mimi in Shimasu, and then she's Yashi's mom in Bukiyo no Sentoki, and she loves those characters. So I wanted to like let her know also, and I know there have been people who are also a part of it, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there.
I mean, we just...
And say that so like yeah.
Whoo-wee.
Yeah.
I know there are some people here who are thoroughly devastated.
Yes, I didn't, yeah, that's something I said earlier in my stream, and I was like, and Ambi was like, wait, no, but the only thing where I can say is don't be as opposed to shorts. Shorts are still a thing, but it's going to be a short. It will be like 5 to 6 minutes, because if you guys go Shimasu, I don't think there's a Shimasu episode that's under the length of 28 minutes, and there's not a Bukiyo no Sentoki episode that's less than 40 minutes. So when I say shorts, I mean, like, for me, when we start to, get to like 15 to 20 minutes, that's like, at least a side episode, or like a point episode, as like Kingdom Hearts. So I would just say don't.
You do thick audios, bro.
Yes, when I do those, they are audio dramas for a reason. That they're very, very long. So, and that's why I say, between how I have grown as a voice actor, and I would say I'd bring I'll be a lot more strict on my directing, and I would too, because my performances as Nox and as my characters absolutely were abysmal. They were terrible. So I would absolutely bring it this time, and like I would not be telling my actors to bring it if I wasn't going to. So don't think I'm trying to be mean. Like, I would my performance was terrible. And I work with great actors. The people who I cast are great. But I would just be a lot more strict, and it would take a lot more time. And yeah, to quote Ambi, as she said, because some people were saying how long that was, and she was like about how she got cast for a Project G, and she was like, it took 6 months to come out. And so when I tell people, like, hey, if I said Shimasu was coming out and it's coming out like, mid-July, and I announced it now, that's kind of fast, actually, because most stuff takes way longer to make than that. So yeah, dude, that it would, how the quality of it would be like worth the wait. And then of course the rollout that we did for Shimasu, which was around this point last year, was amazing. G had a lot of help. She helped a lot with that. And it would be even bigger than that. If I wanted to keep it as an audio drama, it would be even bigger than that.
I mean, I get sad when I'm like, oh no, like with things like that. But I just love watching people. I love watching people succeed. It's like my favorite. It's my favorite thing. I get so hyped. I get so hyped when I see people doing cool stuff. I'm like, man, that's so sick. And I, like, get so hyped. That's why, like, I know when Yumi's like, I'm doing this for y'all, I'm like, he must be cooking something big. He gotta be cooking. Like,
and I'm not about to, and then it's a payment thing, too. It's like, the how much I would be asking of my actors, it would be terrible not to pay them. That's the other thing. I'm not about to ask for how I want lines delivered and all these types of things and not pay my actors. So that's another reason why it's like,
we believe in equal opportunity work out here, ladies and gents.
Like, I am not about to do that and not pay them, because like how I would want it delivered is ridiculous.
We ain't have to be out here like Hollywood right now, who's really doing some
like,
shady
especially when it comes to
Bukiyo
no Sentoki. When it comes to Bukiyo no Sentoki, like, that's an anime, guys. Like, that is like my very rough vision for like a manga and or anime. Shimasu is more of like a live action series, kind of like a Cowboy Bebop or something like that. But Sentoki, Sentoki is like an anime, so I would want like anime type performances, and like that is that's not necessarily easy for everybody. So yeah.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's a crazy thing to put on a full production. If you guys if you've only seen Yumi on my channel, but you have not seen him, what he does, which is his like bread and butter, Yumi literally creates masterfully done audio dramas. Enough so, right, that I don't think there are many people who could even come close.
That mine was terrible.
Like,
don't hype it up. Please don't hype it up.
And I'm not about to like judge nobody in the community, but on regards to quality, Yumi at the time when he came out with his stuff was unmatched.
Yeah, maybe at the time. I was like, maybe at the time.
if y'all don't know, Yumi is very hard on himself sometimes.
That is, that's why I say for a part 4, I would blow last year out of the guys. I've grown so much as an actor. I've grown so much in my equipment. I've grown so much in my editing. That's why I say if you want to go listen to him, go ahead, but don't expect the best because it's terrible. And it's like this was like $30 mic. This was not knowing how to use audio software. And no, it was terrible. It was bad. It was there long and everything like, but it was bad. It was awful. So don't. And I'm not saying this for other actors. Like I said at the time, G is still like Mimi still makes me laugh. Like everything like that, they do amazing. They're great. I'm talking about me. So no, it would have to be redone for sure.
Yumi works so hard. And so, like, there's all this stuff, and also, okay, I see a lot of questions came in, and while I'm scrolling through Gemini, you missed Yumi's reaction to finding out I had never had boba or milk tea, but Yumi, one of the creators we talked about last time, said they were going to check out your channel. Oh yeah,
I suggested, like, heavily, like, when it came to voice actors, I think I really went heavy on, like, you, Siren, Ichigo, and I think I maybe mentioned Wonderful, and Ambi was in the chat, so I just absolutely hyped her up. But yeah, I mentioned all of you guys in my stream. So yes, and yes, Ambi, I was so happy that she attended. She was there for, like, the whole thing.
Ambi is top tier. We live for Ambi. And so, let's see. Okay, so let's go through some questions about the lore. Let's see. What happened with the blacksmith's daughter? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give you my headcanon because I didn't write the blacksmith's daughter. It's actually the first audio that I didn't write, that I just performed. So my personal belief with the blacksmith's daughter is that she ended up continuing to save our wonderful knight regularly until they fall in love and own the blacksmith shop together, which is what I'm going to live with. I want that ending. That's the ending I want. I know it's Wattpad, but I want it. So that's what I'm going to go and stick with that ending. Are any of the listeners in your audios normal or supernatural? Ooh, that's a very interesting question. A good chunk of my listeners are normal, and there are some listeners who are currently, at this time, supernatural. They just haven't been explained yet in the audios. So keep a lookout, because there are definitely some of our listeners who are supernatural in their own way. I mean, Yumi, I might want to, aw, dang, grateful. Also, Bubblin' and Brewin', okay. Yes, Bubblin' and Brewin' is part of the fantasy things you can ask questions on. Any audios with accents coming up? Absolutely. I've been working. Let's see. Wait, is there a trailer for Shimasu Act 4? I think there was the last thing posted about Shimasu on your channel. I think Gemini suggested Shimasu to me, but yes, it was Shimasu. Yo, I'm glad I got... Stud was like, I think Gem was the one who recommended Shimasu to me. Yes, which is true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I got to catch up and get a huge update on the channel. I'm off to work, guys. Have a good one. Have a good one, Christian. We're so happy to have had you. We've missed you a ton. In the Edgar Allan Poe, how did your narrator react when the raven said nevermore? Extremely panicked. And almost as if they were in a fever dream. Something like that. So currently right now, if you guys have any questions, I'm currently working on, I'm kind of working on, how do I put it? How do I describe this? I'm kind of working on a map that is related to the world of Meet the Party. So one of the things that I really, really, really love is building maps. It gives me context on where things are meant to be, if that makes sense. You can make details and you can say them in audios, but sometimes I need a map to understand where I said this was happening and what I'm working with. What's the name of this channel again? So my channel is Gemini Audios, and Yumi's channel is under Yumi VA. Yumi, you may selflessly plug all 3 of your channels because Yumi's got 3 channels.
What?
You can shamelessly plug all 3 of your channels.
Oh. I wasn't trying to.
No, you're good. So it said, what's the name of the channels? He's like writing them down.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, my first one is, of course, there's Yume VA. That's the one that is like kind of known. We actually just hit 6K, so happy about that. Thank you guys. So it's Yume VA. My one that is like if you guys want to see me in the gaming and anime sphere, kind of like if you like Scott the Waz or even JonTron and people like that. That's kind of what that channel is. RDC World, even that's what that channel is evolving to. Is Pilaf Entertainment. That is basically, like I said, just if you like anime, games, discussions, reviews, skits, comedy, all that type of stuff. That's what you guys can subscribe to. That has a TikTok and a YouTube. The support for that one has just been out through the roof. By the way, we're like halfway to 1K now. So, and that is like, that was actually my main YouTube channel that I made before Yume was even conceived. So like, it just kind of got rebranded and redone kind of as the past, 8 months or so. So thank you guys for that. And that is if you want to go support over there. Then there's my professional stuff, which is Solo VO or Solomon VO. That is just kind of if you want to follow my professional VA journey and kind of support me. That's what that one is for. Same thing. The support over there has been overwhelming. I have a twit that one just has a whole. My professional VA stuff is a whole slew. G knows that. That's just kind of like. But if you just wanna follow the TikTok and the YouTube, it's just Solo VO. Same thing on TikTok, same thing on Twitter, and same thing on YouTube. But that's just kind of if you want to see me do more like serious voice acting content. I do everything from like dubs to quotes to I do one of the things that I do consistently is Konosuba and Bunny Girl Senpai reads, and it's just kind of like reading the light novel to you guys like kind of like an audiobook. Konosuba is extremely fun to read, so because it's a great way to get practice for me, and it's actually really popular on the channel. So yeah, that's like all three of my things, and all those. Lastly, all those are extremely consistent. Yume, basically, if you follow Yume, just my ASMR stuff, you should be getting 2 to 3 videos a week. Pilaf usually has. I'm trying to do 3 long form videos a month, but the big thing over there is shorts and TikToks. We pretty much try to do 2 a day. And then Solo VO, kind of same thing. You get 1 to 2 shorts a day, unless I say otherwise. So that stuff is not going to be stuff that you guys go and follow, and then I just don't use it. I promise there's like actual content over there. So yeah.
Wonderful. So let me see. Somebody commented in the My Hero Academia audio. Was the listener the protagonist from the show? No, actually, I kind of found out that there's an entire community of people that make their own MHA OCs. So I was thinking about OCs, but I love Ochako, so I wanted to do an audio for her. So basically think of it being your own OC with your own powers. I see some people in my comment section who's been doing that, who've been like turns into dragon, like things like that. Like, it's super fun. I love the comment section. You guys are hilarious. Oh, in the Talktober, what was your favorite day and character from last year? Actually, last year I didn't actually get to complete Talktober because I had some crazy stuff going on for Talktober. That's a whole thing and a half. I'm actually hoping that Talktober this year is much easier and light on the fact that I have so much going on. Though I will be prepping because I have a wedding in October to go to. So that's super exciting. I mean, as of last year's Talktober, I think of the ones I did get done, I think Vengeful Receptionist I thought was so funny. And then if we're going to talk about Talktobers from like the very first year I did Talktobers, I think maybe, you know what, the one I get the most funny stuff on is that I get the one for, which day was it? Let me go and look and see. There's one that's for like a gardener, and I totally winged it, like improv'd it. I've done improv for a long time, and it was so funny, and I got so many comments about it. Like, some people were talking about how funny they thought it was, and how like they just couldn't stop laughing because it felt so honest. And I'm like, yeah, it was funny. Sassy Gardener, day 26 of Talktober 2021. That's what that was. I thought it was hilarious. It was one of my favorite ones. Let's take a look. OMG, it is giving me scenes from the 2022 movie Gemini. Why? Gosh darn it. Which one are you talking about? Let me see. Which one? I was going to answer your other questions. Has anyone been keeping up with The Witch from Mercury? Oh, I don't know what this is from. Huh. one more question, but this one is for Yumi. In the FNAF collab stream, who do you guys play? That's what Caesar asked.
Collab stream? Oh, does he mean the video?
Yes, in the FNAF collab video.
In the video?
Played. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Which there's a funny story about that. That one consists of me, Gemini, and Ichigo Audios. I'm basically just kind of like, I don't want to spoil it, but a character. I'm just gonna not say anything about actually heavy.
Character.
because that actually spoils, because what I said once again in my stream, I'm saving a lot of my FNAF stuff for the fall because that's when all of it comes out. So, and there's a cohesive story that goes along with it. Gemini is going to play various characters, but in this case, she was kind of like the announcer lady for closing down the pizzeria. And Ichigo Audios.
Thank you for coming to Fezzy. VA troubles. I need to make bloopers. The amount of bloopers. Oh my god.
Oh my! If my blooper reel would be.
Oh, my blooper reel would be insane.
That would be crazy.
Just crazy. Like, just guys. I know it seems all fun and games, but it's stressful. It's stressful, guys. Mm-hmm. It's so stressful. But it would be, thank you for coming to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Like, that was my thing. And we did the voiceover to make me basically like the telephone guy, but except it's the announcer lady, which is that to close down the pizzeria, which is super fun. All right, that's it for now. Let's see. And leave a nice comment. Can Gemini say your catchphrase and Yumi with a Bible verse? Happy Pride Month, everyone, which is tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good night, Caesar. Remember, Gemini loves you. And then, Yumi, if you want to drop a Bible verse, he asked for one of your Bible verses.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. I literally just had one of my favorite ones for... Hold on. I did not expect to be put on the spot about that. One of my favorite ones of all time is Psalm 37, and it's the Lord hears the brokenhearted and is with them through all of their troubles. So...
Hey.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones.
We live.
To cap off the FNAF one, because I got Ichigo. Ichigo got asked, or plays Roxanne Wolf, which she does such an amazing job. If you guys think that her impression isn't good, I got hate emails. I got hate emails because people thought that I legitimately pulled the voice lines from the game and put them in the audio.
Oh my God, I remember that.
That is how good Ichigo's impression of Roxanne Wolf was. So, yeah, she plays Roxanne Wolf.
That's a credit to Miss Ichigo Audios because she really did kill it.
She did amazing. She did amazing. So, yeah, that is kind of like if you guys like that one.
Once again, Ichigo, an icon. We live for her. Ichigo does fantastic work. If you also don't know, Ichigo Audios, she is a fabulous VA. She does not need... She always needs more subscribers. She cannot be... I can't express enough how great she is. She's so talented. And just go give her love too. She's fabulous.
She basically is just now also making like a big revamp and comeback. So yeah, this is kind of the time if you guys want to go sub and figure out what's going on in her world. She's like just now making a comeback. So
yeah, she's super.
Check that out.
She's super great. So go check her out as well. One, what made you come up with the name for your audience, the Cosmos, and why? And two, has the collab audio been discussed? I was in and out of the stream. The collab audio that you're a part of Stud has not been discussed. But we have overall just different collab stuff being worked on. And to answer the first question, I named you guys the Cosmos because I was thinking about having a cute name for you guys. Some of you may know I kind of blew up a little quickly. Not a massive blow up, but overnight I had an additional like 2,000, 3,000 people.
What audio did that? I remember you said there was an audio that did that.
Nothing like a vampire audio.
Yes, I was like, there was one of the audios that did that.
There's nothing like a vampire audio to just absolutely obliterate your algorithm because I wasn't prepared. Let me describe. I went to bed one night And I was like, I posted this audio and I don't know if people will like it. And I get nervous. And by the way, people are going to be like, Jem, you shouldn't be nervous about it. No, I get nervous when I post my audios because I work really hard on them, right? I try really hard. And when I put up my audios, there's always a tinge of nervousness that you guys may not like it. And I get worried about it. So I went to bed that night and I was like, I'm just going to put my head to the land of Nod and sleep and I'll think about it in the morning. And I woke up the next morning to an additional 1,000 subscribers. Now, when I tell you, at the time, by the way, I was living with my family still when I first started BA, and prior to me moving to a new city. And when I tell you I screamed at 7 o'clock in the morning like I was being murdered, that's what the cosmos did to me. And then I realized I had an entire community of people with no name. I had no name for my group or for my following. I had no idea of what to call you guys. I had no idea. All my mom and my dad knew was that there are strangers on the internet who listen to their daughter speak sweet nothings. That's what my parents knew. So it kind of immediately became oh, what do I do? Oh, what do I do? Which was basically that. And all I knew is that I wanted to continue to make content for you guys, and that you guys had been just so kind and wonderful and had given me all of this, how do I describe it even? All of this belief in myself that I could continue forward to do this, and people really liked what I'm doing. And most creators won't bring it up, and a lot of creators won't say it, right? But our fans, the people that listen to us, they have a massive impact on who and what we do on our channels. They are a massive, massive, massive part of the content, which is why when I say to you all, I want to know what you all want, right? I want to know what you guys want on the channel. I want to hear what you want from me, right? On the channel. It's because I know that without you guys, this channel doesn't exist, right? So I have to be able to make content for you guys that I feel like you would want. Which is why I try my best to give you guys lots of options so that you feel like I'm always listening and always hearing you. And that's something important to me, which is why I do that. And so I realized that Gemini audios, if you guys don't know, obviously, Gemini is a zodiac sign, a star sign specifically. And so I went through a bunch of names thinking that I wanted to do something including stars, and then I realized I would name you my comets, which are shooting stars, which I thought were super exciting. And then I realized that when looking into some stuff, and I'd always been into space, that comets are most seen during cosmic or in specific cosmoses. And so I thought, oh, so I guess then I have the cosmos, which is one of those fantastic things that just came up with that. And I looked into it and I really wanted to have something nice that I felt was a part of what I chose to do. I loved it. M says, haha, I think I found it all at Gemini and you now have another loyal subscriber. Thank you so much. And also to be careful about Sarah. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, just a little PSA. If you guys are on Twitter, there is a creator who I'm not even going to bother about talking about it directly on here because I don't want to bring that negative energy into this chat and into this stream. Just be careful. There are a lot of VAs out here who they come off as kind and good people and they're not, right? And I'm sorry to kind of burst the bubble a little bit, but you need to be safe with who you interact with online. You need to be extremely safe. You need to be extremely cautious for yourselves, for the people around you. If you see something that's not right and it's not safe, you gotta contact someone or let someone know. And there are people out here that are dangerous, so you have to be careful. Take care of one another. If something's happening to you or someone you feel like is manipulating you or taking advantage of you, you should reach out to anyone, whether it's another creator on the content, to a fan, to anyone you feel like in the community
reach out. Don't be afraid to stand up for what is right? Especially if someone makes you uncomfortable. No one has any right to make you feel uncomfortable in any form, in any way. I have a no tolerance policy about it in my community, period, point, the end. So again, I really want to put out a little PSA. Everyone be smart, everyone be safe. If someone does things or they feel manipulative and they make you feel bad about things, they are not the people you want to be around. Okay? My community is always a safe place. Just be safe, guys. Okay? I see M mentions here, I love FNAF. I can do the Freddy's laugh before it jump scares you. Yumi VA, be careful about paying your VAs and stuff. A channel I listened to had to go off YouTube for a while because one of the actresses on that performs the scripts of the channel of accusing them of not paying them.
I pay my people.
Yes, but he said to be just careful about making sure that you have like evidence and stuff so that people don't try and take advantage.
Oh, of course.
Because he was like, yeah, someone tried to. So an actress, she did scripts for someone and then accused them of not paying them.
Oh yeah, that's a very common thing. Basically, that's where receipts came from, guys.
Receipts.
So,
Give me the receipts.
Just unironically, keep it. Oh, I cover my own butt on that. I'm a big keep receipts, keep text documents, keep all that on people for sure. Like I'm big on that. So yeah,
we working.
For sure. Yeah.
M says, Yumi, that Bible verse literally made me cry. I had no idea how bad I needed to hear that. Thanks. Can do all things through me. And some crazy anime gamer said, can do all things through he who gives me strength. Philippines 4:13, which is great.
And yes, Psalm 37, that is the one that essentially saved my life. So that is why that is my top 2 Bible verses, and I hope that it can help people. I love that verse.
I have to think about what my top Bible verse is.
I love that verse.
Top Bible verse.
Another one is also just do all your commit all your works to the Lord and all your plans will succeed. I live on that one nowadays. That is Psalm. It's another 31, but that's what it is. That's what the quote exactly from the New Living Translation. I have a New Living Translation Bible. So if mine sound a lot more like literal and modern text, that's because that's the Bible that I use. So
we talked about that, funny enough, because I was raised in the church with King James. Which
yes,
is why I was
I'll be speaking old English when I can Japanese quotes.
Not stand King James because King James is like it's really hard to understand for some people, and I remember telling my people that, and I was like, I like the literal translation of it's not necessarily like modern day, like I'm talking like me and G talking right now. It's not like that, but it's very very plain and it's very very modern English, so it's a lot more like understandable and plain, which I like. So, which is the New Living Translation, if you guys want to go for that one. New King James is if, like I said, like you said, if you want to speak like Old English.
if you want to be speaking Old English, which I'm so used to King James now. Like anytime I'm like, whoa, did I read that right? What is it? I think one of my favorite ones is Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah 29:11, I think. I think it's 11.
I know.
You guys can quote me on that.
One that you're talking about.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, the plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and hope.
Yes.
Which
I know. I was like, I know when you said 29, I was like, I know the one you're about to reference.
Yeah, yep. And then the other one, which is I don't know if you guys know. I think I've brought this up, but I was raised Episcopalian. If you guys know Church of England, what up? So there's a lot of stuff with that one, but our Nicene Creed is something that is, bro. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the Nicene Creed is?
I've heard about it.
Hold on, so I'm gonna pull it up so I don't miss any part of it. Please forgive me. My mom taught Sunday school. Don't be mad at me, Mom, if you're watching this. So the Nicene Creed in itself, so there are creeds that are specifically like the credo, which is like I believe, and it's you speak it for belief, and there's different ones for different occasions and all kinds of different stuff, and so it's also known as like the Nicene Creed for Episcopalians would be: we believe in one God, the Father, the Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth and all that is seen and unseen.
We believe in the one Lord, Jesus Christ, and the only Son of God, eternally begotten of the Father, God from God, light from light, true God from true God, begotten not made, of one being with the Father, and through him all things are made. And for us, for our salvation, he came down from heaven by the power of the Holy Spirit, became incarnate from the Virgin Mary, and was made man. And for our sake he was crucified under Pontius Pilate, and suffered death, and was buried. And on the third day he rose again in accordance to Scriptures, and ascended into heaven, and is seated at the right hand of the Father. And he will come again in glory to judge the living and the dead, and his kingdom will have no end. And we believe in the Holy Spirit, the Lord, the giver of life, who proceeds from the Father and the Son. And with the Father and the Son he is worshipped and glorified. He has spoken through the prophets. We believe in one holy apostolic church. We acknowledge one baptism for the forgiveness of sins. We look for the resurrection of the dead and the life of the world to come. Amen.
You're supposed to memorize that?
Yep, I remember. I haven't done it in a really long time, but like you have to memorize that for your Christmas.
Oh my goodness, that's a long prayer. Ours was just like the Lord's Prayer because I'm non-denominational.
It's a long one. It's a long one, homies.
So I'm non-denominational. So we believe everything you said, but it's like I just did the Lord's Prayer.
Long one, dog.
Oh my goodness, that's long.
You wondering how I memorized those lines for all those audios?
How?
This.
I was like, that is so. Oh my goodness, I didn't know it was that long.
We getting deep into it, y'all. We getting deep into it. Let's see. Look, vampires are, yes, you even made me react to the vampire. Yes, I did make you react to the vampire audio, stud. I did make you react to that. And it was hilarious. Wait, that audio was when you and I became friends, I think. Damn, the memories. Gemini, I hope you know that I am a binge and a rewatcher, so since I'm not subscribed, this is what you can expect. And that I love commenting on stuff. Please, I love the comments. It lets me know I'm doing something good.
Yes, that's, in general, comment. Just y'all, and this is, I feel like, and I'm not even saying that big VAs like Bethy and Cardlin and everything like that don't look at their comments, but y'all, when you come across a VA and they're like, I would say anywhere under like 50K, y'all, we read the comments. We read the comments, we like the comments, we respond to comments for most people.
It's me, so, like, in my pajamas at 2 a.m. with a bowl of cereal reading your comments.
Reading that is a lot. That means a lot. So if you guys have like the courage to comment, let us know. Like, we do read it.
We do be reading.
We do read those, like, for sure.
We do be reading. Some of y'all be coming out of pocket, but we still do be reading.
We do. We do read. And if the good and the bad, I'd say the bad. Bring the good and the bad. If it's the audio sucks, tell us. Like, you're not gonna hurt our feelings.
So, I'm probably gonna make some people mad. Hold on, I'm about to make some people mad. Forgive me, Lord. I'm about to make some people mad. I have no problem with people commenting on my audios, but if you're not going to comment anything productive, nice. And I'm not even saying, like, not giving me, productive, like, things. Like, you're commenting, like, slurs or things in my audios.
Well, yeah.
Get out of my comment section. I want you out of my comment section. I usually just block people, but nothing was funnier than, if you guys don't know, there was a little thing. I mentioned that a fan from the community gifted me Hogwarts Legacy. And I asked my community, that has trans people in it, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I'm also LGBTQ myself. I asked, hey, how do y'all feel about me playing this? Because funny enough, a lot of my community has a lot of LGBTQ people in it, which is why I ask for tolerance and for everyone to be kind to their neighbor and to be kind to one another. And, they came after me trying to say that I was transphobic, right?
That was very funny.
Which was funny because you guys stepped up and were not playing these games. You were not playing these games in my comment section. It was very fun. Like, the way y'all came out and y'all had no chill. The paragraph essays that y'all left on this person's post. I felt bad. I didn't even have to I only got involved for 1 second, and then an entire building came crashing down. Like, it was.
That's why I said and I commented on that. I was just like, G was a lot nicer on how I would have done it because I know who's in my community and my people is just like, and I love y'all. So I would just put out like one post, be like, hey, I heard about Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna play it, and if y'all think I'm transphobic, go ahead, because I know myself, and the people who are in my community know me, and y'all know how I am. So if some rando who does not actually know me and doesn't actually come to my channel thinks I'm transphobic, whatever. So that's why I was like, when that happened to G, I was just kind of like, wow. She went through this whole rigmarole of saying like, hey guys, are you comfortable with this? And then she still got attacked, and I was like, that is just ironic, and that I laughed about it because and like I said, yes, y'all did absolutely attack that person and went
And
after
so,
them. That was
I love y'all, but remember, just be kind, loving, peaceful people, okay? I love y'all.
Yes.
And give me all kinds of comments and stuff. I love that stuff. Y'all give me so much love. I love y'all. I tweeted Doug on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jem, I have a surprise for you. Ooh! Okie dokie dokies. I gotta take a look at it then. Online safety is so important. How many V2 YouTubers in the past year or two have we known that we thought were good people were exposed as monsters? Too many.
I went about. Go ahead.
Which is why online safety is so important. Please, I know I sound like your mama. Please be safe.
We got a slight detour about that in my stream, and I was just like, Ambi, because we were talking about when I had entered like the ASMR space, and I was like, there was a certain dear person, and that's how you got brought up, unfortunately, for the first time, G, because I was like, I've had some people who had this interaction with a certain dear person who won't be named, and Ambi sometimes is like, I don't know if you talked about Ambi, and then she said that she got compared to her, and I was like, literally, let me know next time that happens, because you are nothing like her at all. So I was just like, and I was like, I have, but yeah, and it was just kind of like,
crazy.
The person that will not be named.
Crazy. Absolutely insane. That was such
But
it was
to say that there has not been a lot of stuff like that in the ASMR video community as of late.
Not of as of late, praise be to God. But if y'all don't know, me and Yumi kind of started our channels around the same time. So we've been in the space around the same time.
Yeah.
At least for the YouTube side of the space around the same time. Is it normal to be scared to want to rebaptize? Like, as a baby, I was baptized in one religion, but I feel like I align with a different religion. But I'm kind of scared of getting rebaptized. So my advice to you, my dear M, my advice, if you're still here, my advice would be that if you feel that you align with a different religion, that brings you peace, it brings you solace, it brings you happiness, then do not worry about a new baptism. Don't worry about it. The most important thing about having faith, whether it's in a religion or just having faith in general, is to feel comfort and to know that you are safe. That's the most important thing. Communities and religions in general that follow around faith and that kind of protective aura, I like to call it, is important, right? And I know it can be terrifying, especially if you come from a family that is strictly one thing and you decide, hey, I don't think this works for me. I know it can be really, really scary. I've been through that with friends. I've been through that with people in my own family. My family is a mix of all kinds of pots of cool people and different things and testing out all of their stuff. And the most important thing to know is that as long as you are happy and you feel comfortable and safe, that is the only thing that matters. Right now, you may not feel like you're ready. You may be like, hey, I want to do some more research and figure out if this is right for me. That's totally fine. You do it in your own time. The most important thing is to do things in time and know that when you make that decision and that commitment to that faith, that you have your whole heart in the right place about it. That's the most important thing. Don't feel like you have to do it for the sake of doing it. Do it when you know that you're ready in your soul and in your heart of hearts, and know that you're doing it in the right time for yourself. That's the most important thing. Yumi, you want to add anything on to that?
Pretty much you said it all. My whole thing is just, and I say this for anybody, I don't care what you believe, just believe it with 100% all your heart. Like, don't let anybody, like, again, I encounter so many people, so many religions, have so many different viewpoints throughout my life, but nobody can talk me out of Christianity. That's my thing, that is my God, that's what it is. So I would just say whatever your faith that you go down, have that same faith in it, have that same confidence in it, and just, if that's what you want to do, and you do your research and you see and it aligns with what you believe as a person, believe it, so nobody can talk you out of it. So that's what I would say, and don't feel ashamed about it either, because nobody else is ashamed about repping their stuff. So why should you be ashamed about repping whatever yours is, and believing whatever you believe? So definitely, that's what I would say.
I'm cracking up the comments underneath it. Gemini, you're wise to fear Mama Gem. Mothers can be very scary when they need to be. Me blushing from the audio is hilarious to you, Lamau. All father give this girl strict. Oh yeah, I think you asked my thoughts on it since I'm part of the trans community. That is correct, I did ask you. People tried to say Gem was transphobic. Grab a shotgun. I just want to talk to them, I swear.
That was just a very funny time for me. I was just like, I didn't even say I'm gonna let Jem handle that. I just said I'm gonna let Jem. I'm not even gonna get into that. It's, like at all. Like
Stun them. Jem is transphobic. Jem looks at her trans little brother.
Yep.
Like detonating a thermonuclear device in the middle of a city. Gemini and Yumi, I'm gonna stand up for y'all, and if need be, I will go raw in the nicest way possible. You're so
and
wonderful.
the only time that I've ever had something, and I even hated it because was not trying to cause any commotion, but it was just about some random person who said something on Twitter that was very like not not reverse misogyny, but it was basically something that was like hateful towards men. Essentially, that was essentially just like being hateful towards men. I can't remember exactly what the term is.
I don't even know what the term is.
It's basically misogyny, but against men. Basically, whatever it was. And I was just like, this is
what that is.
And all I said was, this is extremely mean. And then she tried to come at me, and all I do is come back to Twitter like 15 minutes later. I see responses from like Jem and Siren.
Oh, I was not having it. Y'all, I don't like it.
Who were like defending me, and I'm like, y'all, I was not trying to cause a commotion. I just thought this was kind of mean. Like, that was it. That's the only time I've ever had something like that.
And let me just let the community know, I'm not gonna act like I am a saint 100% of the time. I am a human being. I make mistakes, okay? And by the way, the word you're looking for is misandry, as in the hatred or contempt or prejudice against men.
That's literally what this particular statement in person was.
Which is exactly that. So that's the term you're looking for. And by the way, I think I've brought this up. I live in the Midwest, but I am from Chicagoland, okay? And we don't play. let me just talk about this. We don't play with other people like that. You are not about to start something and not be able to come back with some kind of stuff for it. You're not gonna go and talk poorly about somebody, treat them poorly, have no evidence, have no documents, and harass them out of nowhere on my watch. No, you not. Absolutely not. I have sat there and I have defended people that have come into my server attempting to start that stuff in here, and I've had them out in less than 5 minutes, right? I don't play games like that. I don't like that stuff. I am here to be there to represent and keep my people safe. That's what matters to me. So, Yumi saw, I don't play games. I don't play games.
She did that, and then that's when I also saw that, like, I just almost cried because Siren, not that I was like, my relationship with Siren has never been rocky, but I just didn't know she rode so hard for me like that, and she was like,
oh god, that was such a great combo between me and Siren.
She was obliterating, and I was like, I am about to cry, because, like, y'all are, like, okay, I didn't know y'all rode for me like that.
Don't mess with our man. Don't mess with our man.
And again, I wasn't even trying to be, because I'm not the whole internet Twitter warrior thing. I hate that mess. I hate Discord wars. No. I'm like, if you have a problem with me, come and say it to me. And I'm like, what's up? But this was that, and I wasn't even trying to start a Twitter war or anything like that. I was just like, hey, this is totally just kind of mean. This is just kind of a mean thing that you're saying, like, about men. And it was something along the lines of just like not like a men type to be. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was like something about how just men are just toys. It was something along the lines of like really just kind of like we are like subhuman, and I was like, this is hella mean. This is really mean, and I don't know if you should be saying that.
and I'm gonna once again state this fact. Don't let me come up in the server and find that one of y'all acting and talking this reckless. Don't let that be true, because that's not the fight you're gonna want with me. That's not the fight. You're not gonna want that. You won't want the smoke. You really won't. I'm one of those people that loves to support everybody and love everybody. I love to love everybody, but I will come with the smoke. Don't get it twisted. I will come with the smoke. I think that happened last time we had a serious conversation. Said something about Jem when she gets mad is kind of insane.
Yes.
I will go from preppy fun person to very scary very quickly. So
I can confirm that
Yumi seen me mad. He's actually seen me mad. I think you've seen me genuinely mad too. I think you've actually seen me mad.
I can confirm I just have this tendency, especially when it's with females, to be not necessarily attract, but just even on a friend scale, to attract the crazy ones. So, and that's like if you were to go and look at my track record, it's almost like 100 for 100. It's even on a friend
100
scale. So
out of 100% says that all the women you know
she
are
is very
nuts.
crazy. That is not like an act.
Like,
So do not get it twisted.
This is not me talking hard. Like, this is not me pretending. This is
No.
100% balls to the wall. If you gonna be about it, be about it.
Yep.
I'm 100% one of those.
I can confirm.
You can confirm. Because I'm a very honest person. And that's one of the things I talk about on the channel is that me, like, when I talk to you on these streams, this is the real me. This is me talking to you. This is not the person who you're going on the date with to the carnival, like, in the audio. This is me telling you what's going on. And I do that because I want you to be able to have an amazing, fun time. I love that stuff. And it's so great. Let's look at something. Oh, we got lots of comments. Someone said, "Dear person?" ? You know who she is. Her and the toxic filth.
You know who did? No. Was it like in a question, like dear person question?
Yes, he's trying to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
Stud. You'll know if you think back. You'll know. You know, the one thing I hate about when people talk about this community is like detonating the bomb in the middle of the city. I got baptized a couple years ago. It was a really good decision for me. Congrats, Faith. They are accusing you of being transphobe while I'm standing here as your trans little brother. So it's like, amen. Now, I remember when I was grieving for passing of my friend 2 months ago, someone was bashing my deceased friend and was demanding me to get over it and make content. Boy, Jem was not playing. No, I was not. No, I literally went ape. I made like a 4-thing Twitter post about it. I went nuts. I was like, there's no way you have the audacity. Right? Like, hi, child, welcome to the stream. Hello. Where's my audio, Jem? JK. I'm trying. You've missed the rest of the stream. You'll know what I'm talking about. Can I ask what denomination you are? I'm Episcopalian, as I mentioned before. And then Yumi, you said you are non-denominational, right?
Oh, yeah, we got asked about denominations. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she asked which denomination. Yeah. I'm Episcopalian. Yes. Yumi is non-denominational. Crazy said, if we're the Cosmos, then Gemini is the protective mom, like Cosmos Goddess. Aw, thank you. I'd rather fight Darth Vader than get into a fight with Gemini being intolerant.
I would.
I love that comment. Somebody said, takes a deep breath. M says, takes a deep breath. I'm going to say this. I'm a super nice Scorpio. I know, weird. Who's into Ravenclaw, who is a child of God, who's doing research into Christianity. Dang, that feels good to say. You should be proud, my darling. Be very, very proud. We're happy to have you, and you should be proud.
And with... one of my biggest fears, and I'm not even saying this because I truly, especially on a professional level, I do expect to be doing a lot of work with Gemini. My biggest fear is genuinely seeing Gemini in like fighting mode IRL. I am because I don't know if I have the capacity to hold this woman back. That's my whole thing, and Gemini is that's one of my scariest things that I hope doesn't happen, but. Oh boy, like if Gemini just has either at a con or something to where G gets like really angry IRL, I'm genuinely scared. Like I am genuinely okay.
And here's
wait a
my
minute.
thing. I have what we call controlled rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can be angry, and I can have like straight up anger. But I have found a way through my many years and many things of being able to, I would say, concentrate that rage and handle it in a productive way in which I can handle things in a pretty decently productive way. So it's pretty solid. There's one of those things where I said to Yumi, I've dealt with a couple different things in the past. So for example, I think I told you that somebody like attacked me once. I think I told you about that. Mm-hmm. So I actually, when I was in like high school, someone attacked me once. And let's just say no one ever did that dumb shit again. Mm-hmm. So like I've moved really quick to being able to handle myself. A lot of people think, actually, because I'm small, like in stature wise, Yumi knows I'm pretty small.
Yes.
But as I said, don't worry, I'm gonna be about it.
my whole NG
don't worry about it.
actually has been a big inspiration to fix that part about myself, because I wouldn't call myself like an angry person, but like I'm bipolar in the way of like when I snap, it's really point of no return. And G has really inspired me to control that part of myself in a lot of ways, because like either how I talk, whether it be stepping away, whatever it may be, she has been the one to kind of like inspire me to kind of try to control that part, because I haven't handled stuff like that the best in the past when I'm angry. But I would say it takes a lot to make me angry. But when I'm admitted about that, when I'm mad, I'm mad. So, but G has like kind of inspired me and like has told me how to fix some of that stuff and be better about it. So I just I
think it's important. I think a lot of people feel like their emotions, that they need to lock them away all the time. They feel like they have to like be a certain way, like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do this, and it's gonna make everybody upset with me and angry with me, and they're gonna hate me and this and this and this, right? And the number one thing is above all else, right? You being safe and doing something to make yourself feel safe and be safe, you should not apologize for. And I think I've said this on a number of occasions, that the most important thing I was ever taught by like a parent, and my mom, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this out there. This is my mama's doing, right? My mom is one of the toughest ladies you will ever meet. My mom is the kind of lady that bakes you brownies and does all that sweet stuff, and she will absolutely beat someone up, right, if they try something. My mom is fab. I love her. It's one of the things I love most about my mom. My mom and my dad have been through a lot of stuff together, and I envy their relationship with a great fondness. My mom and dad have had each other's back for years, and they are fabulous people. And I really, actually, who knows? I'll probably, I'll put this out into the universe. I hope one day I can bring my dad on stream, because my dad knows about you guys. He knows. But it's interesting, like, where you tell your dad, like, oh, by the way, I have a bunch of people on the internet that talk to me, which is interesting. So I like to do that, and I'd love to like do something like that where you guys can meet my dad. That would be cool. My dad's a cool guy. The reason I'm into anime is because of my dad. The first time I ever watched anime, my dad sat me on his lap as we watched Dragon Ball Z. So, you can thank Papa Gemini for that. That's his fault. But yeah, like, so I grew up figuring things out and being able to deal with being mad. Gemini gets mad in public setting, and everyone else runs away and hides. Yeah, honestly, like, not even gonna play with you, like, I try my best to not be an angry person. Actually, Yumi can know, I'm a very exceptionally patient person.
Yes.
Right? Exceptionally patient. I have an understanding that people go through bad days, and sometimes the times we catch people on the days they are struggling, they are struggling, which is why I try my best to not, how do I put it? I try my best to not judge people on their bad days. You never know what someone's going through, and it's rough sometimes. People go through rough days, people struggle, and so you try and give them the benefit of the doubt. But then there are just some people who are trying to be about it. And then there is a strict difference. There's a very strict difference, right? So one of the things I talk about is understanding when to be angry and when to allow yourself to not be angry. That is the most important thing. And I will put that out to anyone who is listening to this stream. If you ever listen to this stream, let it be known and said, and Gemini says this, right, that it is not about the fact that you have anger, but it should be about the fact, right, that you use your anger with the purpose of handling something that could put you in danger. That is the most important thing. The only times in recent memory for me that I have ever been angry enough to cause serious, like, harm to someone
has been when someone has tried to cause me harm. And that is the only time, right? So now, I say to this is very important and this, that, and the other. So be smart. Faith says, your Gemini side's coming out, Gem. It's like, nothing. Gem, are you good? Red Hood, I'm sorry, what? Yes, I got, as I mentioned, I am from the Midwest, near Chicagoland, and I have been in a situation where I have been in a life-threatening situation. So I always recommend, be smart, play smarter, not harder, you know, do what you gotta do. Crazy Anime Gamer, I'm small myself, 5'4", 190 pounds. Well, I'm small for a man anyway. I'm about 5'4" myself, so we're at the same height, Crazy.
And that's why I said, real quick, that's what I said about G when she said about safety being around in my area. And I was just like, G, you live close to the Shaw. So you live close to Shaw Rack. So I'm just like, where I'm at, you're going to be good. Trust me, you're going to be okay.
You're fine.
Like, don't worry about it.
You're fine.
You're fine. Trust me.
It's just so funny. Like, me and Yumi have had such fascinating conversations about this. Let's take a look at this. Jen has only seen me get beyond angry or anger in general only once. Jem, you know what moment I'm talking? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We love Mama Pisces in this house. Gemini, I'm getting the vibe from you. Are you ready? I need to make sure you are ready. Don't worry, I'm gonna be nice and stuff because I can't say anything bad about you, so verbal confrontation. Yes, I'm 100%. I would prefer to be sassy. Like what's that one term? I'm trying to remember it. Oh, what is it? They say that Midwesterners are like that all the time.
Oh.
What is it? Oh, shoot. I can't remember what it is. They say we are... What's it called? Passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
The Midwesterners would rather be passive-aggressive. Now, that comes in the terms of correctness. Much like my southern brother, Yumi, over here, we believe in kind of trying to talk before we do some of that stuff, and Midwesterners, we don't play around. As much as we're nice folks, don't get me wrong, we're real nice. Midwesterners don't play. We really don't play.
It's still on a different level because when she came down to my area, she was just kind of like, oh my God, everybody's so nice here.
Everybody's so nice.
And I'm just like, and she's like, I was just talking to some people around, and I'm like, and she was just saying some conversation that was completely normal to me, and I'm just like, what do y'all do up there? Are y'all like throwing stuff at each other all the time and everything?
Like, it's hard to explain. Like, if you're not from Chicago, you don't, like, and I have to say this, I'm sorry, but when you're not from Chicago, like, it's kind of, it's difficult to understand, because when you're from Chicago, you know, like, if you're from, like, a big city, like Chicago, New York, anything like that, you know what I'm talking about, which is there is the city mindset, right, where you talk a certain way, people act a certain way, people are trying to get somewhere, and they are not wanting you in their way today. Like, they're not about it. Like, it's like that. And so it's not like they have problems with you, but it's like they have problems with you getting in their way, which is, I mean, I guess valid, but, like, again, it's complicated. It's complicated. Oh, my goodness. But it's always interesting. Let's take a look at the chat again. Jeff knows it takes a lot for momos to get me angry or annoy me. People are surprised how I have a temper. Like, they're like, how can someone so little have such an explosive temper? Yo, it's the short ones you gotta watch out for, homies.
I'm like, it's always the little ones.
It's always the short ones, bro.
Every time.
Welcome, Kaylee Callahan. Welcome. Someone hurts Jen. Kneecap privileges taken away.
And it's very ironic when it comes to that, because even some of the professional VAs that I know, I think the tallest one that I'm working with right now is like 6'3", something like that. He's like 6'3", 6'4", so which is the first time I've had to look up to somebody in a while, and I'm just like, oh man, but he's like a super nice guy. That's not the ones you have to worry about. It's the one, because you know what, and even growing up throughout my just life, one of the meanest and always the meanest people who I know and the toughest people that I know, but the meanest ones that I know are just like 5'1". It's always like the 5'1" females, and I'm like, okay, that's the one who's always in the most mess, and I have to go get out of mess every
I don't want
time.
to be up
So,
in this mess.
like every time. So yeah.
This is a mess. It's just like so crazy. Oh, bro, just insane to me. Like, I get so scared about stuff like that, dude. I get so scared. Like, it's so, like, how do I
If
put
Stud,
it?
oh my bad, this is completely off topic. If Stud is still in the chat, I saw your like chibi art. I really like that. I thought it was cute.
Study likes your chibi art.
Whatever the chibi little one where it's like you and you have like the little hair and everything like that. That one is really cute.
We
I like
live,
that.
we live. When I started walking home from school, as a teenager, my mom was scared something would happen. I had to call her when I left school, then wake her up when I got home so she'd know I was okay. We live in a safe neighborhood. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things, your parents are always going to worry about you. I say that all the time. Your parents never stop worrying about you. That's the thing I always say. Like, your parents never stop worrying about you. It's my parents have made that very clear. My mom has made that very clear. Like, I'm a whole grown woman and my mom does not play. She goes and she's like, I don't know, like, she's like, you gotta be careful, these people out here are not nice. And like, she's like does all this stuff. She's so funny. But I definitely will have Mama back on sometime, guys. She's fab. And, you know, her and Yumi apparently have a fatal feud.
Yes.
They must battle it out for supremacy. My mom probably gonna be like, who?
I'm not sure if she remembers me, but she sure made the bet.
She sure made the bet. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pause this map for a while, but currently, if you guys can see the map, I'm currently working on the town of Moons Bay, which is the main location for the series, and when the map is done, I will have a full map so you can see everything, and that way you guys know what's kind of going on with the town, so you know, because Moon Bay is a city, so you guys will see all the city districts and all the other cool stuff in there, which will be cool. We are about to switch over to a different screen. Oh my gosh. Fancy transitions. Yeah. So there's that. But there's lots of cool stuff going on. We live for it. It's exciting. Let me go up here because apparently everyone is pinging and binging and bonging me and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, let me go and see. I don't know if he does that, but let me just do this. Okay. So all sorted. Fun. So does anyone have any more questions or just general questions or things to talk about for certain other things? Anyone got any questions, ideas, comments, concerns? Let me see. Gemini is like a lovely combination of Denki Momo and Juro in the sense of an electro-energetic force field who just takes no shiz yet has a glowing personality. I love that. Thank you so much. That actually makes my entire day. Thank you so much. What a fun combo. I love them in MHA. They're so good. I don't like confrontation, but if something happens to a friend or a family member, forget about it. That's right, Faith. Forget about it. It's on site. Oh, that's my favorite thing. I love that. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Let's think. What else do you guys want to talk about? You guys got any additional questions? Yumi, you got any additional questions or things you want to talk about?
It would kind of have to be off of somebody in chat, I guess.
Chat, you guys got any questions for me and Yumi? Anything? Let's give him a second.
I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to shameless plug. All my stuff, for the most part, got shamelessly plugged. So I'm like, mine got shamelessly plugged already, so,
Hi, how are you? We're doing good, Kaylee. We're doing good. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. I do love it. By the way, guys, I'm actually kind of hyped to do the second channel because I really, really, really want to talk about books. I really want to talk about books.
That's why
Thank you,
I
M,
have,
for the cookies.
am very grateful. Just was kind of thinking about that the other day, and every creator. Oh, I guess it's kind of a thank you in a way. I said this on my stream, but it's just thank you guys. I think for Gem can really say this too. Not putting us in a box of sorts. I have so many channels and so many things because that's how much stuff I want to do in the creative space. And even when I do Yume, as I said before, when I did my what was it? Shoot, my boyfriends and stuff like that. I did the poll for them, and this is like, and it was not a small abundance of people. I had about like 1,000 votes in one day, and the lowest rated one was Tsundere Boyfriend, and even Tsundere Boyfriend, out of 4 boyfriends, Tsundere Boyfriend had 20%. So you guys, I are amazing fans for not putting us in a box and letting us kind of be able to put everything out there for you guys, and you guys enjoy it. So I guess I just wanted to thank you guys for that, and thank you for any support and any future support that you give us, because like I said, I know that G really wants to start this podcast / channel. So, and like I said, any support that you guys can give to her on that is going to be heavily appreciated, because that's like stuff that we care. That's stuff that we care about. We're not making those other channels for like no reason or just for money. We're doing that because that's stuff we genuinely want to do and genuinely want to create. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, it's just so exciting. I'm so happy to be streaming. I wonder if I should give you guys some sneak peeks or something.
That's on you. I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm going to do a sneak peek. Give me 1 second. While we do that, I was very late getting home from school once and couldn't call my mom because my phone was dead. She got in my dad's truck and came looking for me in her nightgown. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Parents are the best. I know some people get on their parents and they're like, my parents are so crazy and they're so weird. Your parents love you. Mm-hmm. They love you. They want you to be safe. Don't ever apologize for having parents who love you and want you to be safe. That's the number one thing. Be smart, y'all. We got a lot of stuff that's happening. Faith, I don't know if I remember telling you I started a new job. Ooh, interesting. The moon is full, Gemini. I take that as a sign something great's going to happen. Well, you know what? You may have just predicted it, because I think I'm going to give some video drops. Got to go. Bye. Bye, Kaylee. Have a good night. We were happy to see you. I'm going to drop some thumbnails that I've been working on into the stream. Into the stream they go. We're just going to put one. And we're going to drop this. Actually, no. I clicked the wrong button. Let me just do this one. Guys, I tell you, how I was able to figure out how to live stream, I don't know. Who gave me the power? Who helped me do this? Because I don't know how I'm even functioning right now. Let me see this. So, couple ones we are working on. So, we are going to show this one. So this is one that's coming up. This one's coming up. So you guys can see this one. I'm voicing this one, which is exciting. It's a multi-part series, so you can do this one. That'll be going on my channel, which I'm hyped for. If you guys like Onis, some little mythological action. I know some of y'all are real like that. So I know you guys are hyped for that. That's always exciting. Let's add another one really quick. Actually, it's a lot of mythological action recently, not gonna lie. Because you guys asked for more Monster Girls. Some more Monster Girls you will get. What about you, Yumi? You got any fun ones you want to bring up? Have you considered dabbling in the monster boy genre?
One thing that I guess have been asked that I won't do, actually, I always get asked about Demon Boyfriend.
The demon. Stop asking him for the demon, damn it!
I keep getting asked about Demon Boyfriend. I'm not doing that one, but I did just premiere Southern Boyfriend.
Southern Boyfriend. The only time he'll ever be a demon is to help me out when I need a voiceover. Okay?
That was...
He did me a solid, okay? He played Marcella's brother, he did me a solid.
Wait a minute. Is this from...
You me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you cut out. I was like, whoa, where'd he go? Are you good?
Yeah, am I cutting out that bad?
Yeah, I didn't hear none of what you just said if you said something. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you're cutting out hardcore, you may. Both me and my brother got sick and almost died when we were little, so our parents corrected the participant. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, everyone, I'm heading out. I had a prime binge moment for the morning. Okay, have a great day, Em. Have fun. Crazy Anime Gamer says, stop asking him for the demon, but why? Bye, Jem. Bye, Yumi. Bye, Em. Have a great day. This is the next one we're going to be working on, which is this one I'm very excited for, which is super hype.
Yes.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hold on. I heard something come through. Okay. Yumi?
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to hop in and out of stage and try and reset it? I know that might be the case. Be completely real with you. Ooh. Gemini and friends will be back on this regularly scheduled program. And I'm also going to drop another little screen thing for you, because you guys know I love dropping teaser images. I'm a sucker for it. I got so many audios in the works, y'all. So many audios in the works. You guys just aren't ready. Let me do this one here. Let's give this one a go. Alright, we're gonna drop another image. This is another one I've been working on. This is a thick script. Let me take a look. Yumi, if you're still there, blink 3 times. Bye, Jem. Bye, Yumi. Bye, Kaylee. This one is coming out soon. Which, if you can't tell the art from this screen, this is also me. I got done. How cool. Isn't it cool? I love it. I'm transitioning it over there. So this one is coming out soon. It's so hype. Look at the art. It's so hype. I love it. I love it. It's so hype. Oh, it's so hype. Just so much hype. So much dang hype. It's just so good. Give me 1 second. Yumi, can you hear me? Oh, gosh, I didn't even see you. Hold on. Let me fix it. This is why. There we go.
Hello?
Yeah!
Okay.
You can be heard! Yeah!
I had my internet will have this.
Ooh. Yumi? Hold on.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, you're back now. It stopped for a second.
It's
Mid-word. This is so good. Also, Yumi, this is the one I'm inviting you to help me collab with. I love the chat. Yay, we can hear Yumi. Oh, wait, we can't hear Yumi now.
Let's see if we can fix this. Hold on. Let's try something really quick. We're gonna try and fix something. Let's do something really quick. Sorry, y'all. Rakatang.
Yes.
Hey, he can be heard.
Is this any better?
So much better. Oh my gosh.
I guess my internet, because I was in that, was just decided to completely tweak out.
No problem. It's
I don't know
totally
why.
fine. Everyone's like, no, he's gone.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're totally fine. The one that's on my screen right now, that's like the Gemini audios, like on my Gemini audio stream. This is the audio I want your help to collab on, actually. You will collab with me soon, stud, I promise.
What is this one? This is which one?
Yeah.
By the
Chosen by the Empress or whatever one it is.
Oh, who am I in this? I didn't know. Oh.
I know, it's a script. I was finishing up. This is the script one. I'm like, I gotta send you the script.
Oh, okay.
This was good.
Oh, I guess before all of that happened, I was just saying my main new boyfriend that actually, I'm really happy that like you guys like his Southern boyfriend.
We love him. We love him.
I didn't know that was gonna do as well as I thought, and you guys absolutely love it. So yeah, my main thing with boyfriend stuff, or I guess with content, is on the ASMR side of things, is boyfriend content is gonna have a lot more cameos now, from different VAs. So like I said, ones that you will probably see. The whole thing about cameos though is I won't tell you who they are. They will just be randomly in the audio. So I have had Gemini, I have had Ichigo, and I have some more that I plan on. And let me see. And then Southern Boyfriend. Yeah, my main, the kind of the cycling through of the boyfriends, which I have now Southern, Tsundere, Inu / like kind of Golden Retriever, Shy, and I'm missing one. One more that and like Confident and or just extremely flirty. So yeah, it's like my kind of main boyfriends. If you go to my channel, I try to keep a healthy mix of all of them.
I'm so excited.
So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just fixing a setting. Let me do this. We love Gem trying to run technical things.
That's what I was like. I don't even. That was on. No, and that was totally a my end thing. It was just when I was in that particular stream. I don't know what happened. My internet hates me.
No problem. Can we please have a Stud and Gemini collab soon, please? Absolutely. I just like to make sure that when I pick people for collabs, I put them in roles that I know they are going to absolutely adore and love. And I want to give Stud something super fun to do because I want Stud to do it. Southern Boyfriend, yes, please. Go check it out on his channel. It's so good. It's ridiculous.
Pause. You listen to that?
Who, me?
Yes.
You think I would listen to your audios, boy? Please.
No.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, I do. I support all my homies. I'm here snug on all 3 of my accounts.
I did not know that. I swear on every chat. This is so new to me. I don't know how to feel. I did not know that you genuinely listened to it. I didn't know.
Of course I do. I support homies.
That's why I was like, what?
Of course I do. I support a homie.
Did not know that.
Imagine thinking I'm not gonna listen. Ha! Funny.
I didn't know that. Like, truly, honest to God, that is new to me. That is so new to me. I didn't know.
Of course.
That was supposed to be the next one. Like, it was supposed to be another. You guys will be getting Southern Boyfriend again this weekend because I just wanted to give. Well, I debuted him at an awkward time, but even with that, you guys still loved it. So that's why I was like, okay, he will get more as long as you guys like him.
Yes, and then this is the part 2. So part 1, which is the first one chosen by the Empress, is that audio that you just saw. This is the sequel that I'm already working on for that audio. So you guys will be excited for that one. That one's gonna be fun.
Oh, my goodness, and I guess mine is FNAF. I can't believe I forgot that. FNAF is going to be like, I guess, guys, if you're looking for more of my higher quality stuff, like if you were one person who followed me because of Shimasu and Sentoki, it will be like Sentoki and Shimasu shorts, and then FNAF. But FNAF stuff just isn't coming till like late summer in the fall, when FNAF hype is going to be ramped back to the max again.
Woo! We're excited for FNAF Ruin.
That is between the game and the movie, it's gonna be very hyped. So it's gonna be fun.
And then I have my last snippet sneak preview for you guys for tonight, which is this one, which is also another fun one, which is this one. So I'm hyped. We love it. We love an enemies to lovers in a sci-fi place. We love it. We love it. We love it. I'm hyped. This will be fun. If you guys liked my my tech operator one, which was in like a cyberpunk 77 thing, if you liked cyberpunk theme 2077 stuff, this it's about to be on point. This is good. Like it's good. I'm very excited. Yumi was also a part of things. I've also done stuff for Yumi as well in a steampunk, or not steampunk, but sci-fi and cyberpunk kind of way. So go check out his stuff once again. Shameless plug, blameless plug. And then that's all good. And see, I told you I was working on the art. I was getting the art. We were getting it sorted. We're getting sorted. The art. Just hold on. I'm gonna zoom in. Look at that. It turned out so good. I want to cry. It turned out so good. Like, it's just one of my favorite things I've done. It's just so good. I love it.
And on that particular script, I have a complete bias, but I didn't know that was a public of the like you said, the tech operator one.
Yeah.
That was, I didn't know that was a public script. I did, and I listened to other people. Yeah, you're the one who did the best on that script. Listen to other people. Personal preference. First, yeah.
Thank you.
In my opinion. In my opinion. I didn't know that was a public script, because one popped up of other creators who did it, and I was like,
I appreciate it. I'm also such a sucker. I'm also such a sucker for adding SFX. Like, I gotta get that ambience, dude. I gotta get the ambience. If I don't have ambience, I feel like I'm missing out on a prime opportunity to add something awesome. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, mine lately has just been like, basically it's kind of don't start me with SFX, because then I'm not gonna stop. Because then it's like I'm very particular. I'm very particular with that stuff. So it's either going to be like I'm literally going to be here all night until it's right, or let's just go ahead and throw some rain and some music in the background and let it rock. Like, that's so, like, you don't want to get me started on that, because I'm very particular about timing and everything like that, so.
Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so happy to, like, guys, this stream has been so awesome. This has been such a great stream. Wasn't it so nice having Yumi here with us this time? It's so nice. Yay. We're so excited to have Yumi here. It's so nice.
No, you.
No, you. It's one of
you.
So we're having tons of fun. Remember, if you really love our conversations, hanging out, all the collabs we mentioned, go check out UMVA. He makes amazing content. He's fabulous. Go support him. Go support the creators that work with him. Go do your best to support our VA community in supporting and uplifting each other into doing greater. Have you listened to the Hold on one second. Have you listened to the MFM podcast recently? I haven't gotten a chance yet. I haven't gotten a chance to yet because I've been far behind doing all my other stuff. But I will. I will be listening. I will be getting back into it. If you guys want, I also have a D&D related thing, or like a TTRPG thing coming up. So you guys check me out on Twitter so that you can find that. But once again, go check out Yumi. He's fabulous, amazing, makes great content, and you guys should absolutely go check him out. His career is booming. He is doing the most. Go check him out. Go support him. Also for his stuff for Pilaf Gang, as well as all the other stuff there. He's fabulous. We adore him. Everybody, just say thank you, Yumi, for joining us. Thank you, Yumi.
Don't worry about it. Wait, don't. Y'all support G.
And so, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. It's so good to be back. I'm so happy to be spending time with you guys again. You guys mean the world to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you remember to take care of yourselves, love one another, and remember, Gemini loves you. Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye. Bye.